One hell of a game, Wilson. What is your prediction going to this map?
I'm sticking with my start of the game predictions, 2-1 to CyberZen, and I think CyberZen will pick up this map. Very convincingly too. I think they've got something to prove now.
They certainly do have something to prove. Will they be able to prove it? That is the question. The Mongols just had an incredibly strong CT side there. On that train game, they picked up... how many on their T side? Was it 6? I think it might have been 60 rounds?
Yeah, 60 rounds.
Yes. And then they managed to win the pistol, get eco'd, but then eco back the other team. And all in all, it was just well played. It's actually Dobu stepping up massively for his team on the CT side of train. And we'll see if Dobu continues his hot streak. Going into cash, he's going to have to. It was the deciding factor himself alone once again, carrying for the Mongolian team. VG.CyberZen now on the CT side of cash. We'll be picking up dual Berettas and Advent. A very interesting pistol round purchase for him. 3 sets of armor. Savage most likely picking up a kit. No, a piece of armor as well. And we are just seeing 4 sets of armor and a smoke on our Vino. The T's are making their way towards the A-bomb site quickly. Decoys thrown towards middle. The CT's in a 2-1-2 setup here. 2 players towards A to hold off against 5 for the Mongols. Smoker going towards truck. A bit of a default boost. TB just boosted up. Spots the heads of the T's. Actually with a nice shot onto Sogu through that quad smoke that went down. And Lovey picking up a frag as well. Advent with the dual Berettas actually gets a kill with them. Onto Dobu. Machine gun with the only kill for the Mongols onto TB. Zoking takes down Element. Now Machine gun. We've seen Hiko win a position like this before. He's got a Tech 9 and he's got 4 CTs up against him. Will he be able to hit some nutty shots? We will have to see. He's getting spammed down by those dual Berettas at the squeaky door. Savage in position to hold the door to Hodor for his team. His machine gun is now tagged down to 46 from that spam. He is having second thoughts about exiting that squeaky door, but I'm not sure how many options he has at this point. He manages to spot out Zoking, takes off his head as well, but Savage is just being completely persistent. He's saying, no, you're not allowed to enter through this doorway. You're gonna have to run away and find another way to come back. Machine gun trying to say, oh, I'm going towards A main, but Savage is still in position. He's still close to the door. Accidentally opens it actually. Machine gun is now sitting there waiting. A very interesting setup. It's just a triangle. If a CyberZen player is spamming the door, the Savage just opening and closing it repeatedly. What is happening? Machine gun, he finally gets taken down by Lovey. Finally the pistol round of very interesting nature ends with CyberZen picking up the CT pistol round. But yeah, it's a good effort from Machine Gun and some great door holding skills from Savage.
What a round. That was giving me the giggles. We do see 2 FAMASs, 2 UMPs and an MP7 picked up on this side of CyberZen. Should be a pretty easy round. Nice pistol round actually came out. Machine Gun, wow, that nade did a lot of damage to him. And then they're about to eat another player. No, that actually misses him a fair bit. We do see Element about to just destroy somebody with that Tech 9. Able to pick up a nice frag, so man advantage for the T's, but not gun advantage. As we do see Avino just sitting towards A main. I just had a hiccup, and that was not very good. Hopefully I don't have him for the whole game. That's killer. We do see Machine Gun just sitting on top of a boost, waiting for somebody to peek. Oh, almost got the head of that man in Z, and we do see Dobu just posted up just in front of Vent, watching for a Vent push, and they need to choose a bomb site. They need to just get in there, get in the face of the CTs with those Tech 9s and Deagles, and do something with it. As we do see Lovely trying to get that frag. He does pick up that frag nicely, and the BXQ's about to come in. That man is very low on the B-bomb site, and not an ideal situation for him. There are 2 men there, but I mean, looking like they want to rotate this bomb off the site, and that's not an ideal situation for the CTs, as there is a man actually just trying to rotate, but he's walking back. They're going to have a free bomb site, which is devastating for the CTs. As we do see him finally rotate over there, and he's like, hey guys, need your assistance. They are all on the bomb site. Molotov going towards that area, and do we see? We do see it. Everybody please give me a 1G in chat as we see Dobu run through the Molotov and die, and we do see the last man in, Avino, sitting at quad, and been an interesting game already. Hodor has been spammed in the chat, and now we will see 1G spammed in the chat because of those Molotov kills.
Yes, CyberZen, a fairly clean anti-eco, all things considered. I actually like the fact that they gave A there. I think that the Tech 9s, if you're trying to play on default or play on quad or fence, I'm sure everyone watching has just been in that situation where a T runs out of A main and just completely destroys you, because it is a very close range engagement. Playing from truck, actually the smarter choice there. And the Mongols, even though they got the bomb down, they did buy everything into that round, so they will be ecoing here to get a very strong buy into the next round. Just 2 Deagles and 3 P250s for them, and it looks like they will be going for some sort of mid push. The Molotov delays that idea for the time being. Dobu and A main as well. Machine gun and B main is spamming. Savage, he's trying to find him through the smoke. Finds him with 1 bullet, but none more than that. His machine gun is taken down to 75 HP. And we do find every single player still alive in this anti-eco. The Mongols uncharacteristically playing the round very slowly. They're just kind of grouping up towards B at the moment. The bomb in that useless room area, that B connector area. And Arvino and his Glock walking his way to his teammates. Sogu doesn't get caught by the flash, but he does get caught by Zoking's bullets, gets taken out. Dobru and A-main playing distraction for his team, because the push will be coming in towards B. It will be up to Zoking again with the MP7 doing work. 3 kills for him, Savage stealing away that 4th, and Advent is going to take down Dobu. Nothing achieved, but a couple of dinks for the Mongols on their full eco, but we will be seeing a very healthy buy coming out into this round.
Yes, good anti-ecos coming in from CyberZen. I mean, I'm impressed with their plays on cash so far. Nice holds coming in from them, but we haven't seen the gun round yet, so I'm going to be interested to see. They're not opting to upgrade, they're opting to keep the economy as strong as possible, and this mid-Z smoke is about to come in nice and quickly, and a nade about to rain in, and that nade's going to do a lot of damage onto machine gun, and Sogu actually on boost. Able to spot that player out in Zoking, but lovely picking up to Sogu. And that shot from TB, wow. Picking up machine gun nicely, and we do see CyberZen having the advantage in the gun round with far less superior guns, 2 UMPs and M4A4 and a FAMAS. But Dobu trying to make a difference in this round and taking Lovely down to 69 HP, no pun intended, as we do see him finally go down as Dobu picking up a nice double kill for his liking, and down to a 2v3 situation. Both the far less superior guns in the hands of the CTs, so Advent and Savage need to go massive with these UMPs, and it's going to be a tough ask for them in this round. We do see Savage actually playing in this cheeky little spot, but it does get checked very often, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Ts do check it. They are just opting to walk towards this B-bomb site, not do anything silly, as we do see Savage pick up 1 kill, so that was a nice frag coming in from him. Element now, with that AK in hand, has to pick up this kill, has to open up this bomb site for his teammate, and the bomb is there. The CT should be rotating now as he does hear that vent pop. Molotov's raining on this site, but Savage trying to pick up these frags, picks up that 2nd kill, and these far less superior guns actually work as Element picks up Savage, but these UMPs just did absolute work.
Yes, Savage, he managed to take down 2 armored, fully healthed opponents with AK-47s in hands with a UMP from range. I mean, that kill onto Sunroom, that shouldn't be happening, but somehow it does. He manages to dink him down, take him out of the round. And the Mongols, we were giving them high hopes into this T side on cash, a very puggy map, but so far they've been unable to achieve anything. 4-0 for CyberZen. They've lost the first gun round. They are forced onto pistol armor here. 4 Tech 9s, 1 Deagle, Deagle being in the hands of Sogu. And it looks like the Ts will be grouping up towards A initially. 2 smokes means that we'll probably see another smoke on quad, another smoke towards truck, forklift area, as we saw in the pistol round. And the Ts will most likely be pushing this quad smoke, trying to get a kill on the site. Smoke goes heaven actually, but the CTs are playing more or less retake on the site. TB with a nice shot onto Dobie through the smoke. Advent takes down the bomb in Arvino. Bomb now dropped in a very open position, going to make it difficult for the Ts to get anything done. Machine gun, last one alive, gets taken out as well, so a flawless anti-force buy, anti-half buy, whatever you want to call it, from VG.CyberZen. But the Mongols, because of that half buy, did save a bit of cash for this round, and we will be seeing an AWP in the hands of Machine Gun finally. We'll be able to see if he's able to get an early pick for his team.
You know what's interesting? The CyberZen side does not upgrade ever if they don't lose that gun, they will hold on to that gun for as long as possible, which it's good for your economy, not exactly good for the rounds, but you are up 5-0 in this at this stage, and you've got a little bit of rounds to play with. They have to get at least 5 to have any chance to win this map, as we do see CyberZen actually able to hold them off every single time they do push. But in saying that, we do see Element pushing his way up Squeaky, being a little sneaky player, and that bomb hasn't made its mind up yet. It's still sitting towards truck area at T-spawn. And the Zoking just spotting out this little angle. As we do see Advent probably going to try and pop his way in. No, he's not. He's just going to walk out through that smoke and picks up a nice frag onto Sogu. So nice plays coming in from him, and that Molotov is doing damage, and another 1G for the Mongols. That is so unfortunate, as Machine Gun picking up Savage, and Molotovs from VG.CyberZen are doing work. They've got 2 kills already from just a $600 Molotov, and Zoking with that very forward position against these T's, and TB actually sitting up here. Zoking able to pick up 1 frag. TB picking up a kill, as well as Arvino picking up Zoking, and it's down to a 1v3 situation, and on a buy round, the Mongols, their economy is going to be in tatters after this round. They're not going to be able to do much, as we do see Arvino picking up a nice frag, but will get shut down by Element, and not a good round for the Mongols.
Yeah, the Mongols actually losing in both gun rounds they've had so far. They will be able to have a 3rd gun round here without ecoing because of that round loss bonus. They have lost 6 in a row, and they're just looking themselves at the moment. If you asked me to describe how they'd be playing this T side before they started, I'd be saying, yep, they're playing quickly towards A, just going for fast, kind of flying in frags, fast executes, which looks like it might be coming out this round. Finally, we do see the Mongols player setting up his smoke towards heaven, 1 towards quad as well, and it looks like the Mongols will be going quickly towards this A bomb site. There are 3 CTs in position, teammates getting boosted out of B. The CTs of both the Silk planets in, this is a fake. The bomb has made its way into middle, it's towards vent. There's only 1 player at B, that's Soaking. It's completely caught off guard. The Mongols, Machine Gun taking down Luffy as well. Let's have a 5v2. Finally, it looks like they're going to be picking up around here. Machine Gun, he whiffs his first spray of bullets, but manages to pick up the counter TV as well. Advent taking down Machine Gun. 1v4 for him now, no kit in his hands, and full post-plant positioning for the Mongols. No chance he's going to be able to retake it at this point. He does seem to be kind of going for the kill though. Interesting to see. He is going for it instead of saving. Jumping his way up to heaven. He doesn't have a kit. Why is he going for a 1v4? I don't know. Element is going to spot him out. Takes the gun out of his hands. Finally, we are seeing a gun round go the way of the Mongols. Their first map of the half. And considering their prowess on the T side typically, I would expect them, or at least hope for their sake, that they manage to pick up a few more rounds as well. VG.CyberZen, plenty of money to buy into this round, but not many in the future rounds, Wilson.
Yeah, I think the reason he was actually trying to go for that was actually not to try and defuse the bomb, just try and get some kills to actually hurt the Mongols' economy, and didn't succeed in that regard, as we do see a nice spray from Dobu onto the head of TB, and not a good start for CyberZen. The Mongols looking strong in this next round, and we do see Zoking tagged down to 65 HP, so not ideal for him, not an ideal situation, but they do have the man advantage, and we do see Lovey actually sitting in vent, and nice shot coming in from Lovey, just able to get out of that vent spray and take down Arvino in the meantime, and 6-1 score, but CyberZen looking stronger than ever, trying to actually pick up their 7th round on the board, and Sogu trying to run through a Molotov, not an ideal play, as Savage takes him down, and down to a 2v4, but was looking good very early round, has turned to a bit of a bust for them, and we will see this bomb go towards this A main position, or is it on A main, or is it on, no, it's A main, no, it's in boost actually, so, no, the bomb is A main. I am so confused right now. Dobu picking up Advent, and Dobu probably going to get shut down very shortly, as he does by Zoking. And the last player alive, Element, just probably going to try and pick up a frag or 2 or get the bomb down, as he does not. And we will see CyberZen picking up their 7th round. Very nice play from CyberZen after losing the man early.
Yeah, 7-1 scoreline for CyberZen. Brazil spam in the chat, please. As we see the Mongols get reset immediately after finally winning a round. So no more round loss bonus for them. They know that they are kind of got their backs against the wall at this point. They are going to force with everything they have. 3 rifles and 2 Tech 9s. A fair bit of utility as well, so it's actually a pretty good buy, all things considered. We have seen the Mongols make pistols work before. Hopefully we will see that happen now. Dobu is just towards B, making sure his teammates do not get flanked by CT aggression in B main, which we have seen quite a few times now actually. The CTs seem very keen to push into Sunroom, put a player there and stack the A-bomb site. We'll have to see if that happens again this round, as we do see the Ts still spread across the map. Machine gun in position to throw a smoke onto the A-bomb site, and a potential A push here, or at least an A pick attempt. Arvino getting flashed away from A main is going to deter that for the time being, however. We do see more nades flying out. And Element, he is lining up a flash for the squeaky position. Lovey is in a very good position, close middle, under the heaven area. Still a fight before he gets caught up by Machine Gun, who is boosted up above him. So man advantage out for the Mongols, 4 players alive for CyberZen. Player in TB getting spammed down heavily through the squeaky door there. And Advent in middle at the white box position, just spamming away. Machine Gun is going to catch him out soon. Advent is looking in the wrong direction. It doesn't matter. Arvino takes him out first. Machine Gun does kill TB with a nice shot. Doby taking out Zoking as well. It's now 5v1. And the Mongols, they get reset. They force up with 2 pistols. And they just say, you know what? Turns out we know how to get kills after all. And it's a flawless round for them, Wilson.
Wow, I didn't expect that. And with their CTs buying down to 0, it's going to be a rough round for them. I feel like they can win this round, but they need to trade effectively. They weren't doing that at all. They were kind of just playing a little passive, and then when a teammate got shot down, they kind of forced a gunfight that they didn't need to, and we do see a lot of B aggression from the terrorist side as an AWP is just at toxic barrels and seeing if we can pick up a kill. TB just spotting out mid area just with that 5.7 in hand, not an ideal weapon, not a long range weapon at all. That man is actually behind the wall, so he's in a good position for that. And we do see that bomb just over towards the A area, just out the back of A main. There is a man actually on top of red crate, which is good for the terrorists, and probably going to try and push out mid very soon. There is a Molotov about to blow up into vents, and that man will have to back out of there with no damage taken. Actually took out 2 damage, so not ideal for him. But we do see Savage absolutely wrecking Dobu with that AWP, and nice frag coming out from him. Advent just sitting in mid, spotting mid, and that man pushes over from that cheeky position, and Advent with a nice double kill. Or almost got that third onto Sogu, but Sogu able to pick up that frag. That man in vent gets shut down. That is the bomb, and that AWP will get shut down as well. And CyberZen able to pick up that force buy. And what a round for CyberZen. 8-2.
European players generally play around 2 at 400, some a bit higher, some a bit lower. And the average is closer to 3 in the Asian region, which is, a significant increase. And there are outliers, of course, with much higher sensitivities as well, but we'll be going live double AWP for CyberZen to hold off against the decent rifle buy of the Mongols. Not much utility, and TB with a blind shot through that mid-main smoke, taking out Dobu. That is a nice shot from him, an early man advantage for VG.CyberZen. The Mongols, they've needed to make something happen on this T side. They failed to do so for so many rounds now, and this is an awful start to the next gun round for them. They are kind of static. Machine Gun in middle is walking towards the white box area. And Avino gets taken down in the meantime, but we might see Machine Gun kill TB. He does, so 3v4. It would have been a 4v4 if his teammate wasn't taken out in Avino. But Machine Gun is just spamming towards the highway position, bomb towards A main. Zoking gets boosted into vent, but he's taken down. Lovey with a nice AWP shot onto Machine Gun means that he is taken out of the map, and Advent flashing himself into A main catches the back of Element, who is just B-hopping his way out of that. He's able to escape, but not with much HP. Savage takes down Sogu, and it's just Element alone in a 1v3 35 HP on him. He has the bomb, but that's just about all he has going to the round. Advent with a nice shot and a nice victory spray into the ground. CyberZen now 9-2 up, and the money is awful for the Mongols.
Wow, what a shot actually at the start of that round. Purely blind and just demolished that player in mid. And Machine Gun was actually kind of sneaky. He pushed up towards mid and took a player out as well. Actually took out 2, but they are forced onto an eco. As you said, 3 P250s and 2 Tech 9s. 1 flashbang on the hands of Machine Gun, and looking like it's going to be a straight B execute coming in. Savage with the AWP needs to do work, but that nade, oh my god. Zoking picking up 2 and Savage tagging 2, and that was a crazy round.
Yeah, that grenade MVP for the round, picking up 2 kills. $300 well spent there, and 10 rounds now for CyberZen, double digits to the 2 of Mongols. This is an awful way to start a game. Cash, we were saying, was a good chance for the T-side to pick up, but it looks like that will not be the case, as we do see the Mongols on a rifle buy. Not many nades, however. They only have 4 smokes and a flashbang on Machine Gun. No smoke for him. They will be spreading out. Element actually manages to pick up the kill on Lovey, who pushed Squeaky with that op, gets punished for it, and that aggression means that VG.CyberZen are now in a man disadvantage 4v5 for them. Vino just keeping an eye on the B main push, as we do see the bomb make its way towards A main. So we will likely be seeing the terrorists choose to end in the A bomb site. Machine Guns to get sprayed down by Advent. He looks for a second in Squeaky to trade. There is no trader there. Sogu almost manages to catch the player jumping towards default, as TB and Element can't decide who to boost and who not to boost. Advent takes down Sogu, but Element with 2 frags on the bomb site, just opening up A completely for his team. It's now 3v2, man advantage for the Mongols. Bomb goes down, decent post-plant positioning as well. Dobu towards Forklift is going to be huge, and he does start by taking down Zoking, leaving Savage in a 1v3. He's an incredibly talented player with this AWP, but this is going to be a tall ask for him. He has a kit, and he has a frag, taking down Element as well with the CZ. The bomb isn't planted for Dobu. Dobu is going to have to peek eventually, and he does, and Savage with a beautiful 1v3 manages to take him out in the end. That is going to be it. 11 rounds for CyberZen, and that is just salt on the wound at this point. The Mongols, a terrible half, just became disastrous after losing a 3v1 post plant like that.
Oh my god, how do you let that happen? But, hang on, can I first of all just say, on that, they were trying to boost the player onto red, and they both jumped, and then they both crashed and looked at each other like, hey, are we going to do something, or are we just going to sit here? That was pretty funny. I was having a little giggle there, but that 1v3 clutch was absolutely mental. And as you said, that round just got from bad to probably the worst half in their careers at this stage, especially with 2 stand-ins. You can't let that happen. That can't be a trend you want to keep happening, as those retakes from CyberZen are actually just going mental. We just see Machine Gun actually up on boost, getting flashed over. There is a man towards Sunroom, and he's just spraying wildly, just having a couple of one-taps, and not a whole lot going on in this round. We do see the Mongols just trying to get a pick here or there, and we do see one getting spotted out, but Lovely able to pick up Sogu for a nice frag and open up the round. Machine Gun still on boost, and Aveno no longer, as I say Aveno's name, but we do see Machine Gun trying to pick up a kill. And he is taking 52 HP. Those Molotovs are raining out. Savage able to pick up elements, so these frags are coming in hot, and it's down to a 2v5 situation. You pretty much cannot let this happen in a half. This is the worst possible outcome that can happen for you. You may as well have lost the second map, because at this stage, a 12-2 half, it's as good as gone at this stage.
It's almost impossible to come back from, you're right. The Mongols are going to have to put in... Well, they're going to have to start putting in the effort right here, right now. I think 12-3 looks a whole lot worse than a whole lot better for the Mongols than 13-2. 13 rounds for CyberZen would just be heartbreaking for the Mongols. Their hearts already, already fractured pretty well after this shocking T-side performance. Cash, I thought it was a good map for them. Apparently, they have been struggling on it recently, or perhaps just lacking that old team chemistry, but this fast A push, finally! A fast push from the Mongols. Their famous strategy. TB with 2 defensive frags, taking down Dobru and Avino as well. Element trades onto Lovey, however. Bomb goes down, 3v3. Machine guns take down TB. That is going to make it a 3v2 for the terrorists. Savage and Zoking. Savage, the clutch master from the last gun round. He's working his way up truck. Throws a Molotov towards the forklift position. Element manages to dodge the Molotov and the HE. Puts some damage and takes out Savage. So it's going to be a 2v1. Zoking now has a clutch like his teammate. He's walking towards forklift. Manages to take out the first player. Spins around but can't take out Sogu. 12-3 for the Mongols. If Mongols pick up the pistol and convert it, it'll be 12-6. That's still 6 round deficit. CyberZen, they are 4 rounds away now from winning the series 2-1.
I said at the start 2-1, but I didn't see this last map happening like this. I didn't see the first map happening like it did. I didn't see the second map happening like it did. So, casters are wrong most of the time, except for Thorin. And we are going into this second half with a 9-round lead. 9? Is my math correct? Yeah, 9. I was just thinking like I was a 2-year-old or something just then, but nonetheless, the Mongols really need this pistol round. If they don't get this pistol round, good luck to them, as we do see a very passive play. Bomb situated towards this B side of the map. 3 players over there, one just holding back of A main, one holding the back of red crate in mid, or he might be on top actually, I'm not too sure about that. Let's just quickly go have a look. Yeah, he's on top of red crate. And this is heartbreaking for the Mongols. Playing such a good train map, and then coming into this, there are 3 men now rotated to this B bomb site. 1 man actually going to rotate back towards middle, and I think the CTs think it's a fake. There is a man actually dropping back off A main now. And the bomb's actually going to rotate, so the whole team is rotating towards this A bomb site. But they've made the right call. They've put 3 players towards this A bomb site with the CTs. 1 man is going to be very quick to rotate. He's just sitting in a tree room. And this hit is about to come in, and Tech9 in the hands of Lovey. With the armor, Advent got that 1 smoke grenade, and this execute's about to come in. Nice shot coming in from Lovey, and that 1 man is on the bomb site with a man at highway. He's kind of just sitting in front of that crate, just trying to pick up a frag. He drops through that smoke. Advent able to take down Dobu, and this round is not looking good for the Mongols. As we do see Element able to pick up a frag, but he's getting rushed down. But Avino and Element, oh my god, what just happened? They just picked up 2 frags apiece, and the last player is in A main, and Avino able to clutch that round and bring that pistol back. Oh my god.
It looked like a certainty that CyberZen were going to pick that one up, but like you said, Element and Avino combining for 5 kills between them. The bomb is defused, and some hope remaining. There is some hope for the comeback here for the Mongols. Winning the pistol was the first step in the journey of 1,000 miles for the team. They have a long mountain to climb, but it is possible here. VG.CyberZen, they got the bomb down, so they are opting to eco. They are going to be saving their money up and buying AKs in the 3rd round. So 4 P250s, a Tech9 and a flash, and we will be seeing the fabled noob flash strategy coming towards B. Smoke goes down, T's group up behind the smoke, get pop flash into the site is surely what is about to happen, as we do see Advent lining up the pop flash as I speak, flashing his teammates into the B bomb site. Only 1 player there gets blinded. Element still has all of his vision and just a brutal spray down. 4 kills for them. Savage, last man remaining at the mid main area, gets taken down by the P90 Sogu, and that is a anti-eco as clean as it comes for the Mongols. So a second step, but still many more needed for this comeback.
Yeah, they are up 5. They are up 2-0 in the second half, I should say. They are up to 5 rounds, and there is a buy coming out for CyberZen, and they are opting to not upgrade their weapons. Very, very shifty for the Mongols. They are in a big deficit. That Molotov, wow! 5 HP on Lovey, 21 HP on Advent, 69 HP, no pun intended, on Zoking. and that Molotov was disgusting. We do see CyberZen now just kind of freaking out about that Molotov, kind of having to play a bit more passive, and that UMP is going to do work. UMP gets that 1 kill on the Advent, and that's not even the lowest player. There's a lower player on Lovey with 5 HP. And more Molotovs to rain in as well. There might be a counter boost about to pop in, as we do see an AK in the hand of Savage and getting dropped by Machine Gun. Now, Zoking has to pick up this second frag, gets a nice double spray down, so it brings it back to a 3v2 situation for CyberZen, as a man did drop. It is actually going to be a cancelled, no, it's going to be a paused round, as one player did time out, and that is very unfortunate for the Mongols. You can't have that happening. So that brings it back to a 2v3, make it a 2v2. One player is on 5 HP, and TB running back to the big bomb site, as Lovey has called it to be clear. Lovey might get shot down here by Avino, and he does. So TB, the last man alive, and a good luck to TB. He's got a player to contend with on the bomb site, and he gets that frag. So he's going to get this bomb down nicely. Going to be able to salvage a bomb plant. And that Mongols player is just trying to push out. And will they win that round? No. The Mongols still pick up that round nicely. But they did have a man drop, and that was very lucky to win that round.
Yeah, lucky. I'd say they earned it. I mean, they did lose a man unexpectedly, but Sogu, P90 hero, looking like it should be 7, given the buy of CyberZen. CyberZen picking up 5 pistols, 2 smokes, 2 flashbangs, and 2 sets of armor on Advent, 1 on Zoking as well. And it looks like they will be going towards the A site on Eco instead of the B site, 2 towards A main, 3 towards the squeaky position. Savage probably going to be throwing a smoke, but look at those nades. Huge damage taken by Zoking. He's down on 29 HP already. Advent with a trickle of damage as well. The Molotovs come out, the defensive nades from the CTs, but they are getting overwhelmed on the side. Lovey takes down Dobu, but Sogu with a nice double spray taking down 2 players. Zoking takes down Machine Gun meanwhile. Sogu with a 3rd kill. He is just completely denying an eco win, but Advent with a vac shot onto Sogu through that single box smoke. That is dirty, and we're now going to see a quad boost coming out from the T's. If Arvino's Molotov goes towards quad, it's going to mean money, and both players are flashed out. It does happen. Element now spamming the smoke, trying to kill that single box player. He heard him run there, and both T's are in bad post-plant positions. Single box and default are not ideal. You're going to be in areas where you can hide. This is not the case. Element takes on Advent, but Savage, the clutch master, is in position. He manages to get away as well. He can play the time here. There is a kill on Avino, but Avino has to try and kill him fairly quickly here. Savage, he's playing to perfection behind the single box. He's going to win this clutch as well. Surely, Savage, he takes him down with the deagle in the end. That is insane. Savage is just the comeback denier for CyberZen. That is ridiculous. He wins that 1v2, and it will be 13-6 for CyberZen. Money broken for the Mongols.
Oh, that's devastating for the Mongols. They will have an AWP dropped on Machine Gun, but look at the economies. 2 CZs, a Swag 7, and a C. Make that 3 CZs. Avino picking up a CZ as well against 5 AKs. That is devastating. Savage once again showing his might in that round, as we do see a nice shot coming onto Machine Gun. So the AWP is already down, and that's not good for the Mongols. Element is actually in not a bad spot. They need to check this corner, otherwise it's going to be a tough ask for him. But that corner is checked instantly by Lovey. Lovey trying to get that second frag, can't find it, but able to get one now. And gets that third fully flashbang. Nice fragging coming in from Lovey, and 1 player left alive, which is Dobu trying to pick up a frag. He does nicely, picks up Savage. I don't know if he'll be able to pick up that gun, but gets shut down by Lovey. So Lovey on a 4k, make that a 5k. Lovey doing absolute work in that round, anti-eco, but did pick up an AWP player for his liking, and on the verge of match point in a force bar situation for the Mongols.
Yeah, just 2 rounds more for CyberZen to take the series in a 2-1 fashion. Mongols, they only have pistols, armor, and some nades to stop CyberZen from taking this 3rd map, or taking match point rather, in this 3rd map. And the T's, they're not defaulting, they're not messing around. They're putting 4 players towards B main straight away. They seem to understand the economic situation of the CTs, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Molotov execute come out momentarily. We're just seeing spam through the smoke, making sure there aren't pistols getting flashed through. And we see Zoking with the bomb, and Savage just in that useless room, that B connector area, throwing a Molotov in the garbage position in middle. TP just checking A main, watching the flank for the team, so they're actually falling back into a default. Not sure why they put 4B initially, maybe expecting some B aggression out of the Mongols, but that is not the case. There is a B stack, however. 3 players for the Mongols are at B, and Savage is going to spot the feet of Machine Gun and takes them off him. Dobu with the Deagle, spamming down Savage, but isn't able to take him out. Savage survives on 15 HP, 15 on Soaking as well, so not much HP on those 2 players. It is a workable round for the Mongols if the pistols do manage to find Savage and Soaking, but if CyberZen play correctly, the high HP players will probably take most of the bullets. Sogu takes down TB. It is 4v4. This pistol force spike could actually work out for the Mongols potentially here. We do see Advent taking down Sogu. Element responds with a nice double kill of the CZ. That is a rather insane double kill for him, and is now a 2v3. Man disadvantage, HP disadvantage for VG.CyberZen. They do manage to take down Arvino. Advent with a nice frag onto him, as the GoTV likes a little bit there. Element and Dobu are the only 2 remaining there in the site, both on low HP. And we do see Advent take down Dobu as well, as GoTV likes again. And Element, he manages to get the first kill, but not the second. Savage, clutch master. It wasn't much of a clutch, but you know, it still counts. He wins that 1v1. And it is 15-6 match and map point now for CyberZen.
Ooh, that was a close round. That was very, very shaky, but once again, that force buy situation coming on for the Mongols. Are they going to be able to do it? And we do see match and map point for CyberZen, which was to be expected, but I thought the Mongols might get more than 6 rounds in this map. Last time they played this map, they had 16-12 against CyberZen. They lost that, but nonetheless, we do see Machine Gun picking up a nice kill on the TB, but Zoking able to trade that out straight away. And there is a man out short box getting a kill. Element picking up one as well with that swag, and devastating for the CTs. And now 1v4 situation for Advent, sorry, as we are going to see him try and clutch this 1v4 situation. There is a man at truck, and he does spot him out nicely, so gets that. Oh wow, what was that? Advent able to pick up that shot onto Sogu, and down to a 1v2 situation. Has to pick up these last 2 to win his team the map. Advent going absolutely huge, picking up his 3rd kill of the round, and down to a 1v1 situation. Dobu with an AK in hand, head armor as well. And there he is in Z, and should be able to hear this player. And what a shot and what a round from Advent. That was absolutely insane. And we do see CyberZen pick up the best of 3 in 3 maps.
Yes, CyberZen winning out in the end. The favourites do manage to close it out. I will remind everyone before they leave, we are now at 10,000 followers. We are giving away a Bowie knife factory new slaughter. To celebrate that fact, we will be giving it away right here, right now. So don't go anywhere. Remember to type something in the chat. I think you can type anything, you'll still be eligible. You don't need to be a subscriber, you only need to be a follower. So stick around. We will be announcing the winner in a couple of minutes. A prerequisite is that you're following the stream, so if we find someone that enters the raffle, wins the knife, but is not a follower, they will not be eligible for it. You have to be a follower. And yep, so Wilson, if I could get you to proudly show off the knife now.
Oh, let me quickly change back into the game mode, very quickly, and I'll go into my inventory, and I'll show off this beautiful Mixbot TV giveaway, and we will be giving that away just before the next game. I have got the confirmation, I am pretty sure, so we'll be giving that away at the start of the next game. So don't go anywhere. Make sure you guys are all still here, and we will get our producer to come in and announce the winner of this giveaway. He will put it in